As a coach, your email list is the lifeblood of your business. If your social media account gets shut down tomorrow, you lose the ability to contact your audience. But with email, no one can shut you down. Your right to contact them is yours and yours alone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start growing your email list fast using AI and the content you already have. All right, so the way this is going to work is we're going to create something called a lead magnet. And basically, it's a free offer that you give away, which is extremely valuable to potential clients. And we're going to give it in exchange for their email address. So here I'm on ChatGPT, and one of the best ways to create a lead magnet is take content that you've posted, which is already working, and turn it into a more longer form asset for people. So for example, if I have a tweet which I know got a lot of attention, I can ask ChatGPT to generate me an outline for what a lead magnet could look like using that tweet. So here's an example of one of my tweets that did very well. The only 5 questions to answer for perfect clarity in your business, and I listed 5 questions. Now, what I'm going to do is ask ChatGPT to turn this into the outline for a lead magnet. So just at the top, I said, turn this tweet into an outline for a free report lead magnet. Hit enter. And now by a free report, I mean it's going to be like a PDF or a Notion document that goes through all of this in excruciating detail, much more so than they would get just on the social platform. So here it's given me an introduction, section 1, section 2, section 3, 4, and 5, and it's used those 5 questions to form the sections. All right, next up, we're going to take this and turn it into the actual thing. So I'm going to copy everything from the title down to the conclusion, and I'm going to go over to Canva. Now on Canva, I'm actually going to click Canva AI, and I'm going to ask it to generate us the report based on the outline that ChatGPT gave us. So build me a free report lead magnet using the following structure. Paste this in. Now before I hit enter, I'm going to look through this and just make sure that it sounds like something I actually would say. Like if this is not in line with what you want, you can definitely tweak it. Maybe even ask ChatGPT to give you something better. But then let's hit enter, and now it's going to create the whole report for us. And in the meantime, I'm going to head back to ChatGPT and ask it to generate an image for the report. So I'll say generate a mock-up image for the free report. And that's going to be what we put on our landing page to make it feel more real. Okay, while that generates, I'll come back to Canva and let's look at what it created for us. So here we go. This is the report, right? Now I'm going to open it in the Canva editor, and I probably want to change the design to make it more in line with my brand. Like this ocean style might not be how I want to brand myself, but I also want to go through and make sure that there's actual value in here. Now, probably it didn't come up with a ton of useful, valuable content. You're probably going to want to inject your own perspective and value into this, but this lets you go 10 times faster than just doing everything by hand. If your competitors are writing everything by hand, you're going to have a huge leg up on them by doing this, because you can just move so much faster and you can test out a bunch of lead magnets very easily this way. In the same time it would take someone to build 1, you could build 5. All right, so since this is an example, I'm not going to waste too much time messing around with the actual copy, but if you are doing this for real, I definitely recommend taking the time to make sure this is actually valuable and not just AI fluff that no one wants to read. All right, so back to ChatGPT. Here's the image it generated. I don't like it. There's not enough space on the top and bottom, and there's too much text on the book. So I'll say the only text on the book should be the 5-question clarity framework, and there should be padding on the top and bottom. All right, while that generates, I'll go back into Canva and I'll hit share, and we're going to click public view link here. And now I'm going to click create public view link and copy it. And this is going to be the actual lead magnet that we send to people. All right, it generated something much more plain. I probably want to make it at least a color, so I'll say make it teal. And I'll probably leave it at that, but feel free to experiment as much as you want. Now I'll go over to Ambit. So this is the platform that we're going to use to build the actual email list and the funnel for our lead magnet. Now here you just have to give a single prompt about what your business does. I've already created an account, so I'll just hop into the platform. And I'm going to go over to funnels. So over here, I'm going to click new funnel, and I'm going to create a funnel for our free report. So I'll say launch a free report called, and I'll paste the name of the report in there, and I'll click generate funnel. So this is going to spin up a landing page. It's going to spin up a 3-day email sequence, and it's going to link them all together with automations so that whenever someone signs up on the landing page, they automatically get on the email sequence. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna go and edit the landing page to see what it came up with. All right, so it's already created all the copy using the prompts I gave it. It already knows my ideal customers are online coaches, and I told it about the name of the report, so it's already filled that out here. Now again, I want to take a minute and make sure that it sounds like something I actually would say, and that it's communicating the value that people are going to get inside the report. But once it's good, I'm going to go and drag in this image that it created. So I'll actually hit download on this image. All right, so I'm going to click on the Assets tab over here, and I'm going to upload the image of my free report. All right, we got it. I'll drag it in over here, and we'll probably change the colors on this page to match that image. We'll go over to theme settings and change this blue to be more green. Probably around here is looking good, maybe a little more blue. Yeah, it looks good. All right, and if I want, I can change the fonts as well. Now, honestly, this ebook image looks really bad. If I were spending more time with this, I would remove the background and make it look really nice. But for now, I'm just trying to show you something quickly. Maybe I'll round the edges just to make it look a little better right now. Okay, so here it is. When people fill this out, they'll automatically get added to the email list. I'll hit publish, and that'll set it live. All right, our page is live. We can check it out. Here it is. We can now send this out to potential clients. And then in the first email over here, I'm going to click edit on the email. Down in the PS section of the email, we're going to link out to the Canva project we created. So this one here, remember, we're copying the public link. I'm going to go back into my email, and down here where it says, here's a link to download your 5-question clarity framework. I'll probably remove this bit on the end and then make this a link and paste that in. All right, and then hit save. And now anyone who signs up on the landing page gets this email, and they can get the link right there. And one more time, this email also generated with AI, so I want to make sure it sounds like something I would actually say and take the time to make sure it really delivers value and doesn't sound like just AI fluff. So if you'd like to try this out for yourself, check out ambit.so or click the link in the description to get started for free. There's also no credit card required when you sign up. Aside from that, thanks for watching, keep killing it, and have a wonderful day.